Hello there and welcome to another video. My name is Mr. Tactical Marine, and what I would like to be doing today is bringing you a look and my opinion of the brand new Piety and Pain box set that has been announced. Now, at the time of recording, this video is a couple of days old, but as a avid Drukhari player, I am very excited for not only a Drukhari themed box, but also a Drukhari themed box featuring none other than the newest sculpt of one of my favorite characters in the Drukhari list, Lilith Hesprax. So, as you can see, we have the contents of the box right here. On the left-hand side, you've got the Drukhari forces, primarily witch cult-focused forces with some mercenary scourges, led by the one and only Lilith Hesprax, fighting against the Sisters of Battle, led by the newest HQ for the Sisters, a Palatine, which I believe is effectively your Sisters of Battle Lieutenant. Now, the sisters also pack some heat with the Immolator and also these Retributors as well. So, nice little Sisters of Battle contingent. Now, don't know what the price of the box is at time of recording, but what I can say is from the Games Workshop website, you have about £80 worth of Drukhari models right here, using the old price for Lilith Hesprax, which is £15. That's probably going to go up to approximately £20 to keep it in line with the other characters, so just be aware of that. Versus the Sisters of Battle offering, which even though there isn't particularly many models there, they do actually come around at about £100 from the Games Workshop website. This price is factoring the Canoness's price tag right now in place of the Palatine. Don't know how much she is right now, but she is most likely gonna be that cost or around that cost at the very least. So we've got a little good deal box set right here. I'm expecting to be about 130, 140 pounds. So that is approximately a good 40, 50 pound discount depending on what the actual prices are, which I think is quite a good discount, all things considered. Now, with Drukhari, you have approximately 480 points there from the kits provided. This is if the Drukhari player just maxes out everything with every upgrade known to man. And also, that is factoring Lilith's old price tag, which is no doubt going to go up in points when she gets better. We versus the Sisters of Battle, so they get approximately 300 points worth of units from this box. This is once again taking upgrades and the Armorium Cherubs on the Retributors. Now, what I think about this box, first of all, I think it's actually a very cool thing that we're going to have a box that isn't Space Marines. We've had a lot of Primaris Marines recently, a lot of the new codex coming out, and then you have the Invaders, as well as the Heavy Intercessors that are coming soon, hopefully, maybe. So it's nice to get a box that isn't anything to do with Space Marines. I mean, yes, there's still power armor in the box, but hey, look, it's This is the Battle, which is a nice breath of fresh air. So that's very exciting. Not to mention, I actually like the Dark Elder units in this box. I like the Start Collecting box, but I always thought it was a little bit disappointing. I never really considered a squad of 3 Reavers to ever be enough, but 5 Scourges can get the job done. Not to mention, you can swap out the generic Succubus for what looks to be the infinitely cooler Lilith Hesprax. Now, one thing I really like about Lilith Hesprax is the character herself. I think she's got a lot going on in the terms of Drukhari characters with story. She is the most interesting one so far. Her stuff with the Yunari, it's different, and she's saying that she's actually got some kind of character arc or progression, which is strange because she's not an Imperium of man model, so unlike her to get some development, but hey, maybe we get Vect in the new book. That'd be quite nice. I like that there's a lot of Hesprax in there. I like the contingent, and I would recommend it for any Drukhari players who want to pick up the box and also be able to split or sell the sisters off. Get yourself a 500 point combat patrol army right there, then. That's pretty sweet. Now, some drawbacks for the box. First of all, Lilith Hesprax herself, unless the rules change to equate it, she currently isn't the best model. Now, I'm fully expecting her rules to actually get a lot better because last time Dark Elder got a release or a plastic hit, it was the Incubi and Drazhar, and both those units got infinitely better from their Phoenix Awakens book and box set. So it's very cool. I'm very excited to see what we're going to do with Lilith. Hopefully we make it into an absolute blender machine, as she should be. So we're looking forward to that. Now, one thing that I'm not particularly happy about is in the two previous big boxes that isn't Indomitus, Indomitus is the exception, you had two special characters from either factions facing off against each other. You had Drazhar versus Jane Zar in the Dark Elder box, and then you had Ragnar Blackmane versus Gazgol in the Orcs versus Space Wolves box. This one seems a bit weird. You've got a super witch, Lilith Hesprax, facing off against a generic Sisters of Battle Palatine, and the Palatine's not even a senior leader, if I remember correctly. Palatine's like a lieutenant, so it's a sub-faction leader. And I think this matchup is incredibly unfair in the face of the Witches side. It's just a bit interesting that the sisters aren't getting a special character or some kind of re-release of a special character. They're just getting a lieutenant, while Drukhari get a new sculpt of Lilith. I'd also say that the forces in the box themselves don't appear to be too balanced against each other. One thing that I'm quite concerned about is that if you pick up this box, you take one side, your friend takes the other side, you just put it down, have a quick game. The Witch Elves, the Dark Elder, they are about 200 points more in value from the kits provided than the Sisters, but of all the things, the only thing that could touch that Immolators, Scourgers. So I'm concerned that games could just turn up to playing chicken with Scourgers and Immolators, and if the Scourge take out the Immolator, Drukhari likely to win. Immolator kills the Scourgers, or the Scourgers whiff, and then they die, then there's nothing the Drukhari have that could touch the Immolator. That's one thing I'm a little bit concerned about. And the only other thing that I would sort of raise a little bit dissatisfaction about is that the Sisters of Battle contingent, this is the only start collecting effective box for Sisters at the moment. There isn't a standalone start collecting box. I was kind of hoping that they could effectively market this as a start collecting box, put in the Sisters, just give them sort of a generic Battle Sister squad with troops, maybe like a Rhino, maybe some Seraphim or Celestians, just some kind of additional units to take place. But they didn't. We've got Retributors. Retributors are cool, still like them, but I was hoping for effectively start collecting box, maybe take out the Immolator, put some stuff in, like Rhinos, a little bit easier to kill, and then just bulk it out with another unit. But here we go. As for the box, I like it. I'm not going to be picking up myself. I thought about it, but I have all of the Drukhari Witch stuff as it is, and I don't currently have a Sisters of Battle army, nor I'm interested in starting one right now, so the box is going to fall to the wayside. It is a shame. It's likely the only way you're going to be able to obtain Lilith or the Palatine right now. GW have shown in the past a reluctance to release the individual models of the characters as standalone kits until a couple of months after. I remember when Drazhar came out in the Phoenix Awakened box set, I was a little bit disappointed that I couldn't pick up Drazhar separately without buying the whole box. But hey ho, we get Lilith soon. Hopefully she'll come out and coincide with the release of the new Drukhari Codex, which is coming out. I'm very excited. And yeah, look forward to seeing how she performs. Have a quick look at the Lilith model here. I like it, very dynamic, jumping off the rocks. Don't want to comment about it too much. I know people have mentioned that the feet are a bit weird and she's apparently got a bit too much muscle for what people like. I think that I would like to see a full 360 picture of the whole model. You can't even see her back and the hair's obscured by her face. I want to see a full 360 picture of the model, and even then I'm still interested in picking up a copy for myself. But anyway, that's just been my thoughts on the new Piety and Pain box set. Looking forward to it. If you have any comments or any thoughts, please feel free, leave a comment downstairs. And yeah, it's been fun. Catch you later.